Hey there, folks. This is Foggy. Welcome to day 125 of my year of solo board gaming, considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid. My Screenlabs OBS is acting a little weird. I'm not sure why, so I'm hoping this video comes out okay. We are in the middle of Welcome to the Moon. We're doing the introductory campaign. Now, there are two campaigns in Welcome to the Moon. One is much more involved and involves a lot more spoilery stuff and special cards that you pull out, and they're going to do things. But for now, the introductory campaign is just meant to introduce you to each of the 8 adventures, so you're going to do them in order. With each adventure, you are playing up against Astra, and the difficulty level of Astra gets adjusted based on whether or not you won or lost the last one. Now, we've won 3 so far, so we're all the way up to level 4, where we'll be completing against Franklin. Last time, by the way, I mentioned I wasn't really sure what the solo bonuses did, and essentially you can use a solo bonus to keep from giving Astra a card. Now, the card doesn't go into the discard or Astra, it just gets set aside. So it's one way to actually help avoid giving them a card that you really don't want to give. So it's something I haven't been taking advantage of, and something I probably should, because that would have been really helpful to avoid giving them an electricity. Although, to be honest, I won, so it doesn't really matter that much. We're playing Adventure 4, which is the mine, and this is probably one of the more complex ones I've ever seen. And I'm sure they're just going to get more complex from here on in. But essentially, you are now trying to farm resources out of the planet, and you're doing that by going down to the bottom here and filling in numbers. Now, as you fill in numbers, you get to circle resources. So, for example, if I put a 10 here, I get to circle that. The numbers have to go from left to right. I didn't see anything about them having to go from top to bottom, which is kind of weird. I would have thought that would have been the case. So I'm going to do one more check of that just real quick. There are plant resources and water resources, much as in the other ones. And then with this one, electricity and robot are used to cross off electricity and robot on the factories. You have some main factories here. You also have secondary factories up top. The secondary factories essentially just simply give you additional resources. So if you complete, say, this one, you'll get 2 plants, and if you complete this one, you'll get 2 water, and so on. This one, if you do 2 electricity here, you'll get 3 robots, which is really helpful, to be honest. And then if you fill in all of the electricity and robots for any of these, you will then activate the higher point total for each one. The first time that you fill something in, I forget how the filling bonuses work. I'm going to have to check that up real quick. But there's a filling bonus essentially for each of these, and much as with the other previous chapters, if you do an Astro effect card of either A or B, you have to cross off one of the filling effects, and then do that again on the second pass as well. C does not have an effect like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. As with the other rounds, astronauts, of course, allow you to adjust numbers by up to 2 for every one of those you use. You'll get to cross that off. With this game, they're worth 0 points unless you upgrade the facility, which means they're worth 3 points each. Planning has a similar effect. You're about to hear my reminder go off here. Planning has a similar effect where you can get to draw an X somewhere, but you're going to lose points at the end of the game unless you upgrade the factory.
Starts in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know, I should be working. If you upgrade the facility, you won't lose any points for planning, so that's kind of nice.
From your calendar, Peanut A magazine work. Starts in 10 minutes.
All right, so yes, I should be working right now. Did not look at the card there. I'm going to actually check really quick what the filling bonus actually is, so that we understand that completely. This is, it's a lot of complexity, I think. A lot more complexity than I thought was going to be. The first player who circles the resource. Okay, I see what they're saying. So if you are the first person to fill this in, you'll be circling them in order. So you'll be going plant, 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 plant. If you get this plant circled and this filling bonus is still available, you'll get that filling bonus at the end. The points for each factory are going to be the number of things that you've circled times whatever point total is active, whether it's the one on top or the one on the bottom. And then you'll add in a filling bonus if necessary, and that's going to be your points going across. You do have missions as usual, and that's pretty much that. And I think that is pretty much it. Uh, it is, like I said, it's complex. This is a complex game. So we are going to go to, I think, we were on chapter 6, because we had managed to finish the last set of missions. We have to go to 169 for the mine. Message from the Human Alliance. We live in dark times. The asteroids are multiplying. We must aim for a new start and fast. There is water on the moon, and we have even discovered lunar plants hidden underground. Thanks to the Alpha Complex and its automatic production system, we'll be able to build our future city, the capital of the moon. Captain Decay will give you the instructions. We must supply the Alpha Complex with resources. Under our feet, the mine is full of these precious resources. Let's have the complex run at full capacity, or let's be precise and methodical in our operations. Let's go all out. We're going to go 32. Basically, this just simply determines which set of missions that you're going to be using. And we're going to be starting Adventure 4 with 82, 85, and 86. And what happens next is dependent on whether you completed the missions or not. Not so much whether you won or lost. All right, so we want 82, which is this one. 85, which is this one. And then 86, which is this one. So what this means is that we are either going to, our missions are get 4 of these extraction columns done. When we complete a column, when all the column numbers are filled in, we get to extract and actually copy things up to here. So as long as we have 5 of them done, we get to complete our first mission. For this, we have to upgrade 6 secondary factories or main factories, either one. Which is a lot because there's only 11 to deal with. And then also we have to find 8 plants. So our goal is, hopefully, and so I do just want to make sure that I cover this. Okay, yeah. So the numbers in each column do not have to be in ascending order. They don't have to be in descending order. They can just be whatever. Each of these 3 horizontal rows are separate from one another. And the water and the plants, you simply have to do one next to it. So what's nice about that is I always feel like with the water ones, you have to be very careful about filling in spaces because you might lose the opportunity to do water. But in this case, it should be good. Franklin's main thing that he wants is electricity. The main thing that he does not want are planning and robots. So with that having been said, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to deal our first 3. We've got 12, 9, and 12. We've got a robot, electricity, and astronaut. And I think we definitely want to start off with the electricity one. And I think 9 is a good middle of the road one. Now, if we keep this in mind, we can start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't have a whole lot of wiggle room for these, and we need to actually complete 3 columns. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to write down 1 to 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to write 7 to 9 here, and then write 12 to 15. I think that's a little off. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. That should be 10. This should be 4. That's going to give me some rough idea of where the middle numbers can go. So this 9, I think I definitely want to have that be in here. And I want to cross off an energy to start off with. So I'm going to go with the bottom row because that's not adjacent to anything. Because that is, what, 6 to 9? So that's probably not a good idea. Let's do 9 here. I think that's my best bet. We're also going to cross off on electricity here. Because the first one I want to upgrade is that top one that just simply gives me 3 robots. That feels like where you start. 6, 5, 10. So I probably want to keep the water. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do is and we can circle these as we encounter them. So we'll do 10, We also get to do the water. Now we don't actually circle anything up here until we extract. We actually have to pull everything from that column by completing it first. That is potential spam. All right, so 11, 11, and 4, and the electricity is what we don't want to give them. So I think with this one, we're going to do 11 and 11. What a shocker. And I think we might as well just keep going on this row because we're actually doing a pretty good job of filling it in. That does mean that we have to do both of these as plants if we want them. But we do also get 3 robots. So this is now completed, and what we'll do is we'll cross off robots here. Cross off robots here, because those are easier to knock out. And we'll cross off this one. Cross off this one, because I feel like that's a more important one to upgrade. You'll notice that the increase in value is only 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3. So it's something to keep in mind. The planning one would actually be, you know what, I'm going to change my mind here. I'm going to mulligan. I'm going to cross this one off. Because being able to do the planning thing and not have to worry about the planning thing would be huge. 4, 12, 13. So, let's see. Planning is what I want to get back to it. I think I want to do the 12 and the 13. I feel like I can just continue to run this gamut here. I think I'm going to do 13. Problem is that it's kind of a bad place to put it. I am going to do 13 plant. That means we can circle this one as well. Get that bottom one there. Astronaut, 8, 15, and 10. So I feel like filling in the side of this is probably the best idea, especially if we can use the robot to really boost it up. Now the robot is probably the most helpful thing for it. We could also do 8 and 10. Keep that there. I do want to be cognizant of the fact that I need to make sure that we are doing the robots as well. So we need quite a few of them to finish this off. And the more robots I give to Astra in the beginning, the less I'll be able to complete any of these. And I need to get 6 of them done. So maybe I'll hold on to this and just go, let's really amp this up. Let's go 17 pearl. We're not getting the plant on that one. But we'll do 10 and 15 there. That way I keep the robot, and I've got a much higher range there now. 2, 8, and 15. So I definitely don't want to give them the electricity. Kind of don't want to give them the robot. I think I want to give them the planning. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 15 down here, circle that, and then I'll cross off a robot as well. And I'll go ahead and do the astronaut one. Because again, that'll be quicker to finish, I think. In fact, we might finish it now. 5, 7, and 8. So we'll keep 5 and 7, give them the 8, because that's the robot. And we'll go 7 here, I think. I wonder if we can complete a column. It's going to be difficult, I think, to complete a column because we're not really focused on anything, but we also don't have anything in the lower values. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 5 here. Circle that, and then also use an electricity. And I will go ahead. I've got a lot of rubies so far, so I will complete that. And that will give me my first 2 rubies. All right. So now I've got two factories upgraded. 9, 7, 9. So I'm probably using a 9 of plants. I think I want to use a 9 of plants, and I think I want it to go here. Circle that, and we'll use the electricity for the other aspect, and we will finish upgrading the astronauts. So now we're going to get the larger value. And And now we've upgraded 3 of our factories. So we're moving right along there. 8, 4, and 11. I think for this one, I want to do 11. Ooh, I don't want to give it that. So if I take that and that. Problem is I don't want to lose out on... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for plant. Yeah, that seems right. We'll give them the robot. Which again, I need to make sure I'm not giving too many robots back to Astra. 7, 8, 3. So I think at this point, might not be the worst thing in the world to go ahead and fill that in. Problem is this set of numbers is just horrible for that. Like I can do 3 here, but I can't really, that means I have to do 0, 1, and 2, or I have to do some planning. I will probably be okay with doing planning though. So let's go ahead and do 7 water. Take care of that. And we've now completed a column, so we will get to harvest some crystals here. So 2 of these, which we'll fill in. We also get a water and a plant. We've extracted this. So that's 1 extraction down. 14, 10, 6. So I think this one is going to be this right here. I think I'm going to go 10. Circle that. And then the robot. And for the robot, I'm going to do this pearl one here. Because that also seems like relatively easy to get. I'm going to be so averse to giving energy that I'm going to have energy up the wazoo. Okay, I think this is... man. I'm going to go 11 plant. I don't think I'm doing this well. I'm suddenly thinking that my bravado and my feeling of confidence is completely misplaced. So astronaut would be good. I kind of know I want to do this one because I've got the water there that I'm going to lose otherwise. I kind of want to do a robot. I kind of want to keep that robot here. Let's do 3. We'll give it the plant. Actually, no, let's do 7 plant. 7 plant. 7 plant. Give this to the robot. We haven't used any astronauts yet. So 10, 1, 11. Part of me feels like I should just say suck it on the plant thing, because this would allow me to get something harvested here. I can also just do a 1. Let's do 1 here. And electricity. And now we have completed 4 factories. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that one's almost done up there. And now we can use the planning effect and not lose out on points, which is huge. But we're not going to do that because we're going to do 9 water. Because that is an easy get. And we're going to get to harvest, so we're going to do 2 more of these pinks, and we're going to do 1 water. So these we can cross off, and we completed a second one of these. So we got 2 of those done. Got 13, 4, and 1. Electricity. I could do the 1 and then just adjust it as needed to 0. I could also complete something. Maybe? Not really. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do 13 here. Let's do 13 here. And then we'll use electricity to complete our fifth factory. So we've got 5 now done. 3, 9, and 6. We'll probably use these 2. Let's go. It's going to be restrictive. We'll go 6 here. That should have been circled already. 6 and 9, and we'll do electricity, and we'll do electricity on this one. We are 1 electricity away from completing that. So now we're going to get the first Astra effect. That basically means that we're going to cross off something that we can't get a filling bonus for. And I think I'm going to go for this one here. So that means we can't get that bonus. 5, 8, 7. So I want to do 8, I think. Because that's going to give me another plant, another thing here. It's just the plant isn't going to be worth anything at this point. Because I'm not actually next to a plant. I could go 5, 7 and just do the plant. I could also go with the robot. Like go down here with the 5 and then do a robot somewhere. Forgot to cross these off. That should have been crossed off already. Let's do 5 on the robot. I'm going to do 5 here, and then this robot, go ahead and get that started. Because I feel like rubies are going to be what I get the most of. We've got C, which doesn't have an effect in this first part of the game. We've got 9, 6, B. So B is going to affect one of these other ones. I'm going to go plants, I think. All right, 9, 6. I think these are the 2 that I want. I could do this and this, which is worth less. Water is worth less. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to go ahead and use an X. The plant doesn't do any good. But I am going to go ahead and do that. This planning is extra, isn't it? I think I always get the planning motion wrong because I keep forgetting that it's an extra number. So I'm just going to quickly look that up. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Where are the notes? Standard rules. So it's beside the space. That's something that I should probably keep in mind. So we're going to cross this off. So I actually don't know if I can do this. These I can't do. Properly. So yeah, I need an 8. I need an 8 and a planning together to be able to fill that in. That's probably something I should have been more aware of. So that's stupid on my part. I can do 6 and plan, actually. This will cover this. Give them the 9 back. There we go. 14, 6, and 13. 14, 6, and 13. I can do... Yeah, I'll use the astronaut. I'll use the astronaut to jump this up to... it doesn't really matter. I am going to lose out on the plants here, but the plants are already covered, I think. I could also go here, but I'm going to lose out on the water. Can't use that together to lower it enough. So yeah, I think I'm going to lose out on the water. Which one do I want to do? Let's do this one, because I think this is the one where I've got the least wiggle room. So I lose out on the plants. I do extract this. I'll get 2 pearls and 1 more ruby. And I use 14, and technically I use the 6. Last ones are 7, 12, and 10. I think I'm just going to go 10 and water, because that seems like a good place to go. This will also give me 1 more column. I get 2 more waters. Almost to the point where I've got that bonus there. And then I'll get 1 more pearl and 1 more ruby. So go ahead and fill those in. Should have filled these in as well. There we go. And we are done with the first round. So Astra now has 21 cards. I think the filling bonuses on this one are going to be really tough to get. I'm kind of close on 1. I need 4 more rubies. So I think for that, I should also mark this as complete up top. And I am almost at the point where I've got that first bonus there, at least. How close am I on the plants? Plants, I've got 5 plants filled in. Something to keep in mind. 5 plants filled in, I need 3 more. That is going to be tricky to do, I think. But you do have to kind of complete that. How close am I on getting my 6th? I need 1 more energy to complete the pearls upgrade, and then I'll get my my 6th place. So I'm kind of close on a number of things here. Something to keep in mind. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Plant, energy. So, I may as well use the energy, and I may as well fill either 5 or 8 in. I think for this one, I'm going to have to go with 5 here. Complete this energy. That'll complete that, and that'll give me my 6th factory that I've upgraded, and so that is now done. B mission is complete. All right, electricity. B, which, whew, how close was that? However, I do have to mark off another, which one do I want to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of the water one. And I'm about to lose the other one, so yay. All right, that's good. It's awesome. Great. Okay. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to get to that 12, unfortunately, so I'm going to lose out on that bonus as well. I'm looking at the numbers here. They're kind of not good for me. I can place the 6, but I think that's it. I can't place the 7 anywhere. I can't place the 15 anywhere. So I think it's got to be 6. So I'll do 6 here. And I may as well use the electricity to help complete this one. Let's see if we can't get those up. So A, not only does that mean that I won't get the advantage there, but I lose out on the last of the filling bonuses. So I get no filling bonuses for this. God damn, that hurts. Plant is 11, 8, 12, and I think we're going to go 11 plant, because that does complete this. That gives me my 5th one there, so that mission is now complete. Unfortunately, I only get 4 points. I'm going to get 2 plants here. I am going to get a pearl and a ruby. So that is all done. It still hurts. It still hurts a lot. And we've gotten 6 plants so far. So something to keep in mind. That should go over here. I don't know why I mixed those up. So now, if we can complete the plants, will be game over. Not necessarily a good thing, but we'll be game over. So 13 water. I think we're going to do this one. So we get this knocked out. Do we want to do that one? Or do we want to do 13 robot? Electricity is worth a lot to it, so I don't want to give it that. So I think it's got to be 9 water. We could do 13 electricity. Yeah, it's got to be 13. 13 electricity, which means I'm not going to get that water. I'm going to go ahead and try to complete that, though. 13. And we don't get the water here, but we do get 2 more pearls. And we get a plant. So those are all done. And that is now excavated. And now C kicks in. Stupid goddamn C. So I lose out on that. And now it's just a matter of, can I complete the game, get the mission completed before losing completely. So 1, 5, and 10. The 10 I can't use anywhere. 5 I can't use anywhere. It's got to be the 1. I'm going to use the 1 in combination with the 10. So I guess I'll go here. Circle that. And then electricity, I will fill in. I may as well fill in this one. I don't think it really matters. I think I've lost this game horribly. All right, 6, 2, 11. I do want to use the electricity, but I do want to use that as well. I can't fill in 6 anywhere. Can't fill in 11 anywhere. If I do, can't use those 2 together. Can't use those 2 together. I am really screwed. I am really, really screwed. I will use 2 in electricity, which means I don't get any of these plants. I do get 2 more pearls. Go ahead and do this for the electricity. Ten, 7, 8. I mean, I kind of need 8 to go here with a planner so I can fill that in. But at least with these 2, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go here. Good Lord. This is just phenomenally bad planning on my part. I think I've done a very bad job of this game. I do complete this column at least. Because I still need to get 2 more plants. I need to get 2 more plants, which I have to go here and here. Hopefully this will be one of them. 9, 8, 14. Unfortunately, it's not. I can't even use any of these. I can't fill that in. I have to take a system error. And then give it a robot. Yeah, unfortunately, I've left myself 0 wiggle room on this middle part here. And I think that's pretty much going to do me. I can do this plus this to do nothing. I can do this plus this, and that's going to give them the electricity. Yep. Screwed. Screwed big time. Did not think this through. At all. I mean, I'm going to have to go here and just do a 2. Go ahead and use a robot, astronaut. And it's going to get the electricity as a result, which really, really sucks. 2, 4. Where are my plants? I need plants. I need plants more than anything. 4 and electricity I'll use together. We'll cross that one off. I hate to say it, actually. I think what I need to do is I need to do 4 and robot. And then that'll give me 3 points per ruby. So even though I'm giving electricity, I think that was my better move. I need 12s and I need plants to finish this game. 6, 6, and 12. So at least I got the 12 and... again, those electricity things are worth so many points. I'm going to do 12, and because I don't think I'm going to harvest this one. So I'll do those. But I need 12 in a plant, and I need a low number in a plant. I need plants. Where are there plants at this point? This is horrible. I have to take another system. I'm just simply going to fail here, I think. Left myself with too few opportunities. Where are the plants? Plants aren't coming up with anything useful. I have to do these two or take another. So either I lose 5 points on the system thing or, good lord. So this will be a 12. I'll cross over the astronaut and then that. I only have 2 more opportunities to get the plants, and I think I only have 3 more cards. Yeah, 3 more cards, that's it. And I don't even think I can play these. I have to play these 2. Actually, no, I can play these 2. I'll put the 3 there. That does complete this row at least. So I'll get 1 more ruby, 1 more pearl, 1 more plant. That was all completed. I'm not even sure if I correctly identified all of the places where I was supposed to get points. But we'll go with that. And I'm just going to check something real quick here. It says ignore this. Wow, that was bad. Okay, so let's figure out what we did as far as points go and then figure out how badly we got beaten. So we did 14 as far as goals go because we never got the 8 plants. We get 10 points for our plants total. We're going to get 15 for our water. For this, at least we get a fair amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skipped one there, so that's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 33. We're going to get 9 for the astronauts. We lose 10 on the system thing, but fortunately we don't lose anything on the planning. We also didn't use the planning. So 24, 39, 69, 102, and then 101 is our final score. Let's see how badly we got beaten, shall we? This was really bad. I don't think... it's been a while since I've been beaten this badly by a game. Let's see. Plant, electricity, robot, water, electricity. I cannot believe how much electricity we had to give it. We really, really got hurt in this one. And I wonder, like, I'm going to have to ask myself, like, what did I do wrong planning-wise? How did I mess this up so badly? And I think it's because I had so many narrow gaps there between the 11s and the 13s. I didn't leave myself any flexibility. So, you know, it was great to have, like, kind of, it felt pretty to look at, but like most pretty things, it was kind of useless. That's why you need somebody like me. Kind of ugly, but useful. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 astronauts. So that's going to be 12 points. Water, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 12 points for the water. Plants is a whopping 4 points each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 for the plants. Saving the worst for last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 for planning. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 robots, 22. Just quickly, so we're going to put a 4 in here. This is going to be worth 8. So right now, I want to just cover where we are right now. We're at 22, 46, 58, 70, 84, 84, 89, 97, right? We are it's 4 below us in terms of, yeah, so we lost. That's 18 right there. So its final score is 115. It beat us rather handily. I'm not sure what I would have done differently, to be honest. I feel like I don't think I did enough to really focus on the plant thing, and it feels like you have a lot of opportunities here. But I think the biggest thing I did is just not keep it open enough so that when I really needed to put things, I had a place for them. I lost 10 points on the system thing, and even then, like that wouldn't have made the difference. I still would have lost. So interesting, interesting dilemma. But we finally lose one. We finally lose 4, and we didn't even complete the mission. So we're gonna get some yelling at by. Let's go see how we got yelled at. Let's see. Go to chapter 185 to get your butt kicked. All right. Don't you dare judge me. I graduated first in my class. It's rather your level of incompetence that is unbelievable. But no matter, despite all this, the human alliance has decided to entrust us with the construction of the moon capital city. Assign the stars indicated on the adventure sheet, save the game on the dashboard, and then resume the campaign from here. And then we're going to start chapter 5. So I only got 1 star for that. That blows. 185. But we'll see how we do better on game 5. And with that, I will see you all later.